Okay, we're for a special treat today. It's a beautiful sunny day in Toronto. And one of my buddies got a surprising new vehicle test drive. So I reached out to him. So I said, hey,
Hey,
when can I get to see it? So here he is. Eric, no for you today.
Darren, I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Very good, thank you. So you got this cool car. So can you show us this beautiful car?
So what we're looking at is the latest in Mercedes electrics in their EQ series. EQ basically make emotional intelligence, Q, IQ thing. This is the 2023 Mercedes Benz EQE, and this is the 500, which is the full motor 4MATIC. So EQE would basically be, if you're looking at sizing, E-Class size. Don't call this an E-Class because they're electric, built on an entirely dedicated platform. So this is sort of what we'd see as an E-Class mid-size vehicle. There is an EQE SV coming as well. But I've said this already. I've noticed that what is E-Class, what I've noticed, because I've had this almost a week now, is E also stands for eye-catching. I thought, oh, look at this. I got a BMW EV. They're go, hey, what's that? My daughter's vice principal saying, hey, can I go for a ride? My boss.
Now, E for excitement. That's a coin. So this is just a beautiful vehicle. It's very
and again, of course, easy influence, versus your battery, and you want to minimize the amount of energy it takes to move. So the more it slips through the air, you'll see very aerodynamic shapes. I mean, in the universe, the most aerodynamic shape we have is a teardrop. And so everything sort of aligns to a teardrop. If you want to get technical, you'll hear a term called coefficient of drag. A lot of car companies use that. anything that a teardrop would have a 0. So everything is efficient. This is somewhere in the 0.2 range. It's just numbers, but essentially this cuts through the air exceptionally well. So the more efficient it is, the less range you'll get.
Did you say point? It's true. Of course, inside. And, that's beauty.
Yeah. Let me close up the shade so you can see. Yeah. Look at that.
It's a 2023 model.
Yep.
So what are the basic stats? How much does it cost?
So again, output, this is a 90.4 kilowatt hour battery. You're looking at estimated 400 kilometers. Now, actually, yes, full estimated range is just that estimate. Same thing like you've done a variety of factors. It's the conditions, the way you drive, where you're driving, elevation, and such. So whenever you see it's driving range, it's just I easily probably hit 500 kilometers in warmer weather. But in terms of output, this is 400 instant torque and the great torque, and there's 630 torque, which will get 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in about 4.5 seconds. And there's different in terms of pricing, depending on Canadian, U.S. pricing. You've got your EQE 350 would be a single motor. You've got your 350 plus with a 4MATIC, and you've got your 500, which is the dual motor. This one here, EQE 4MATIC in Canada, base price is around 99 grand, but there's added features as they always want to do. They put more stuff in here. This one in my hand, driving out, tops out at 120, 129, I think it is, 129,000. In the US, of course, the prices are less, but have a lot of fun.
And warranty?
You're testing me, man, but it's all warranty. Well, I'll tell you, you know what, this is one of the questions with electric vehicle, a lot of concern the battery and the battery. Just about all automakers who will have electrics will warranty the electrical systems, the battery, for a minimum of 8 years. 8 years, 160,000 kilometers. And the threshold that you're getting to is that you will, after 8 years, still have at least 70% range as you would when new. And that's so if this is 420 kilometers, so you're still going to get close to 280, 300 after 8 years. Minimum gets a lot further than that has been the experience. If someone who power charges it, like DC fast charging, this will go 10 to 5 minutes or so. But really, you want to be either trickle charging at home if you have the time, or using a level 2 charge. You don't want to get to 100% all because that saves the life of the battery. And we're batteries are going 10, 12 years viability is a few beginning we're just not realizing now.
Very good. And look at the big screen. What's the screen?
The EQE in Europe has the with US, which is basically completely covered in 3 screens. It's the monster. This is a 12-inch. I can my electric things. I can look at 80% of charge. I can look at the range I have, and it can distance. I have my average consumption valleys. The GPS system, if I find a destination, I could say I'm going, 4-hour drive, and I can also account for charging stations should I need them in there. So, yeah, and there's really cool things. Oh, here's a cool little feature. This is add on to this for the engine. And Mercedes has these in some of their other vehicles. In 10-minute cycles, you have different sort of what they call driving modes. So you have vitality. So let's just say for a little vitality. Well, here's what happens. You will see if I go to enter, I'll give you the little and the Burmeister system is going to be vibrating all over the.
Ooh.
And your back is getting massaged.
It is.
Right. So I can go to I go to Joy, a little up.
Oh, I feel so joyful.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool.
That's great. How about giving us a little sample of the drive? No, me too.
I will back it up here. Let me put it in dynamic drive mode here. Make sure I'm in dynamic drive mode. I want to go in there, so we'll get the most. So we're going to go for our. Tell you what.
Go, go, go.
3, 2, 1, go. Shut it down. Yeah, 100 an hour.
Fantastic.
On a safe old road, I should add the dead end. We always check safety first. There are no people on this road. We check before. Never recommend that in an unsafe road.
And no bugs were splattered in.
No bugs. We're at the time with the bugs. She on. Michelle was going to go, what's going on? Ability. And my son's going, what about me? I will go.
Excellent. Well, Eric, always a pleasure. Thank you very much for the fun.
I got my phone. If you want, also on my YouTube, the No Hack Report should be up soon.
And we'll put a link in the description.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
Bye.